What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a new person watching this channel, make sure you check out the rest of my videos and subscribe if you like this video. We're going to talk about the most important things in a man's life. And you clicked on this video for a reason, so make sure you watch the video all the way through and you don't miss out on any important things. So as always, we're going to jump straight into it. The first thing is his network. And when I say network, I mean a good network. And I'm going to tell y'all a little backstory because I love telling y'all backstory so I can really understand the points and the meanings behind this video. It was a year ago and I was in this group chat. And I kid you not, these dudes in this group chat were talking about females every single day. Every morning, they were sending a picture of a female into the group chat, trying to get with that female. And I seen the BS. It was multiple occasions where it was just like, I'm sitting there like, what are we doing? And in my life, it's multiple scenarios like, what's going on? What are we really doing with life? And why is nobody trying to get to the money? So after that, man, after I peeped the BS, I removed myself from the group chat. And one of my past homies that was in that group chat asked me why I left. And I was straight up with him. All y'all are talking about is females. And I told him, I'm trying to get to this money. And ever since that day, I have been trying to get to it. But ever since that day, a whole year went by. And now I'm in a group chat with dudes who are in the same mission as me. If any of y'all are watching this, I know y'all watch my videos. I respect y'all and I appreciate y'all because y'all add value to my life. And that's what you guys have to understand. Anybody who comes into your life has to add value. It's no maybes, it's no ifs, it's no buts. They have to add value. Now, this is on the list because it is important. You cannot walk through the world as a lone wolf. You're going to get forward. You're going to do a lot of things by yourself. But if you don't want to reach out, if you don't want to branch out, if you don't want to build a team, you will not get any bigger than that. So you want to make sure you're connected with individuals who are adding value and can bring you up. Every day, you need to figure out what you can do to add value to your life. And I want you guys to take a look at your circle right now. Because when I was in that group chat, this is what I had to do. Look at everybody in your circle. If you're in a group chat, look at everybody in that group chat. That is a exact reflection of you. So if you're talking about people behind their back in your friend group, if you don't like people in your friend group, you're the same exact way. So you really need to analyze it and you really need to look at your friends and say, damn, is this what I want out of life? Do I want to go to parties every single weekend and not have no money in my pocket? Why are y'all chasing hoes if you're still broke? You don't have $1 to your name. You're going broke to impress these hoes, which in reality, they want the money so you will never get these hoes. So keep that in mind. You want to make sure you have a good ass network, and it starts with knowing that the network that you have, quote unquote network, is BS, because you might have made memories with these friends. You might have, done whatever with these friends. You don't want to let them go, whatever. But you have to make sacrifices if you want to grow. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Second one is very important. I'm gonna take a little water break. Is his purpose in life. Everyone was put on this earth for a reason, and everybody has a task they need to do before they pass away. Now, when you don't know what your purpose is and you're not willing to find it, that's when you start turning to distractions, weed, alcohol, parties. The list goes on and on and on, and it's like a rabbit hole because you're not doing what you need to do. So you become depressed, you become bored. And when you become bored, that is when you turn into these distractions. And then you block yourself from the blessings. You might be the world's greatest speaker, but you want to go to parties every day with these dudes who are not on the same route as you. You might be one of the world's biggest athletes, but you want to be in the streets and you want to be around these dudes who don't care nothing about you. So you need to find yourself first. If anybody don't know how to find their purpose, this is how I did it. You have to find yourself first and see what you like, see what you don't like. And when I say finding yourself, as kids, when we grow up, we're pressured into doing things that we really don't want to do. So we're not thinking for ourselves. We got the teachers thinking for us. We got our parents thinking for us. We got coaches thinking for us. You need to find yourself and say, what the fuck do I want to do? Because nobody else is living your life. Fuck if they feel bad or they don't see the vision or if they're not proud of you or whatever. You need to be proud of yourself. Do not try to impress anybody like, oh, do you see I'm in this program or whatever? Because that's what I did when I graduated high school. And I'm lucky. When I graduated high school, I was 17 years old. I was still young. And I put my fucking foot on the ground and I pivoted. And I'm glad I did because I was not happy doing what I did. For those of y'all who don't know, I was in construction. Didn't want to do that shit. I learned a lot from it, but that is not my purpose in life. So that is number 2 on the most important things in a man's life. You have to. It's no maybes, ifs, or buts. You have to find your purpose. Now, this last one is probably going to shock a lot of y'all because y'all overlook this and y'all don't think. It's a lot of misconceptions on this point. A lot of y'all see these famous people. Another water break. A lot of y'all see these famous people, these rappers, these athletes, whoever at the top, and you feel like you need all of these hoes to be happy. I'm going to tell you this, and this is just like some real life shit. I'm trying not to cuss as much on here, but I need to give y'all this information as raw as possible. When you're fucking all these hoes with no feelings attached, that shit is going to get boring. When you keep having sex with random people, it's gonna feel good. Yes, we are men, but that is pointless. If you keep having sex with all these women and none of them are adding value to your life, it is pointless. You're not getting anything from that. And that can go both ways. That can go men and women. If you're a woman, I know it's probably like a couple females who watch my channel. Do not go out here jumping from meat stick to meat stick because that is not doing anything for you. None of these men want to add value to your life. They just want to add value that's what's in between your legs. So back onto the men. You need to find a solid woman. Also, if you haven't checked out the Patreon, man, check out the Patreon because I post content like this only on my Patreon exclusive videos. So check out the link in the description below and check out all the links in that description. But you need to find a solid ass female. There's red flags that you can spot to eliminate all these females off of your list. And I got hella videos on that. So make sure y'all check those out too. But having a solid female is going to go a long way for you. I look at it like this. A king is not a king if he does not have a queen. And you cannot have a kingdom if you do not have a queen. So one of these days, and this is where the misconceptions comes in, because this is our biological nature. That's a lot of shit that's normalized that shouldn't be normalized in this world today, and it's sickening. It's insane. But your biological nature is to want to have a family. So how are you going to have a family with 15 hoes? It don't make sense. How are you going to have a kingdom with 15 hoes that just want to have sex with you? When you really sit and think about this, you have to think about your future. Is me having sex with 15 hoes going to do anything for my son, for my family, for my kingdom that I'm trying to build? Because them hoes, most of these hoes, and I got to stop saying hoes, most of these women do not really care about you. They want to have sex with you because they like something about you. You might have money. You might have whatever's going on. And it's really weird because in high school, that was the big thing. Oh, I had sex with this amount of people. Look at where all those dudes are at right now. I'm telling you, this is not on no cocky shit. This is not on no me trying to put anybody down. But fuck that shit. Because all the motherfuckers laughed at me, so I ain't gonna, sugarcoat nothing. All those dudes who were big on fucking these hoes, look where they're at now. They're not doing anything with their lives because they were so focused on females. And in reality, when you are so busy with your work and your grind, to be honest, you barely have enough time for one female. So how are you having enough time for 3, 5, 6, 10? So I don't want to get too off topic. I mean, it's not really off topic. This is some real life shit. But I wanted to bring this up. I was looking for the video and I couldn't find it. But I'm going to tell y'all in detail. If anybody can help me find the video, that's going to be much appreciated because I'm sure y'all seen it too. It was this video. It was animated. And it was a couple. They was in this cafe. And the woman grabbed the dude's hand. But before she grabbed his hand, all he seen around him was negative shit. He was looking around the whole cafe. I think it was like some people yelling. It was just a lot of shit going on around his life. Now, when she touched this man's hand, he seen the whole entire world in a different point of view. Now, a lot of people would get that confused and a misconception because a woman can change your point of view in life. She cannot change your life, if that makes sense. She can, the message of that video, and like I said, I wish I could have found it, but the message of that video was her changing that man's mindset, not his life. So don't get that misconstrued when you are listening to this. So having a solid female also is gonna make you see the world in a different way. You might be this tough dude, and I was one of these dudes, like, I was like a hard ass dude. And it was just because of my upbringing. Like, sometimes I wouldn't show sympathy for nobody because I didn't have that same sympathy growing up. I grew up with tough love. And when you have a female, you cannot show tough love to her because she is a female. So it kind of brings out that soft side that you need. You cannot be, life is all about balance. You can't be too hard and you can't be too soft. Because if you're too soft, you're going to get bitched. If you're too hard, nobody's going to want to fuck with you. So it has to be a balance. Motherfuckers have to know not to fuck with you. And you also have to be able to cater to your woman, cater to your child, and both of these things at the same time. As a real man. And a real man don't have to flex. He don't have to show everybody how tough he is. People just know not to fuck with him. So the main point of that video and the main point of this point is having a solid female that can add value to your life. Do not be fucking on random women. And this video probably gonna get demonetized. I probably won't monetize it, but oh well. This is some raw video footage. But this was the end of this video, man. Make sure y'all check me out on my podcast on Spotify, The Man Within. Follow me on all socials. Make sure y'all click that link in the description. Y'all click on all the links, actually. Make sure, because y'all gonna get something from all of those links in there. I'm gonna add it to y'all to the description. And yeah, keep doing what y'all doing. Make sure you like this video because y'all know it helps the channel grow. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting on? You're just wasting time. This is the end of this video, and we up.